it's nothing new for the Giants as they once again will be asked to do what they've had to do much of this season, and that is play catch-up.
Well, they went through this on Friday night, down 4-0. But when you get to this point, you certainly don't want to dig too big a hole for yourself.
Dusty Baker will come to the mound.
Scott Sanderson is throwing in the Giants bullpen, and that had been all pre-planned that if they had to go to their bullpen early, this would be the case. They would do it early.
Mercury. Mercury's a good car. I've had a lot of cars. Different kinds, a lot of different kinds of cars. And that was the kind of car I was driving that day. The girl, she was standing on the side of the street where there was this chicken stand. It wasn't a Colonel, but it was, nevertheless, it was a chicken stand. And I pulled the Mercury right up there, and I rolled down the window by electric power. See? She had this leather skirt on, and she had a lot of hair on her arms. I like that a lot. I mean, she has a big bush. I like a big bush. She says, "Are you dating?" I said, "Yeah." She gets in the car. We drive off to this remote location that was comfortable for both she and I. She says, "How much do you want to spend?" I said, "Whatever it takes to see your bush, because I know you've got a big one." $25, she says. That's not chicken feed to a man like me. So I produce the $25. She puts it in her shoe. She lifts up her dress. And there, before me, lay this thin, crooked, uncircumcised penis. You can imagine how badly I wanted my $25 back.
You look so goddamn nervous.
Well, in a couple of minutes, I'm going to be in a room with the murderer. So are you.
This is a nut house. It's not San Quentin. Most of these people don't even know their asses from their elbows. They're just crazy.
That's supposed to comfort me?
Tom Snyder interviewed Manson, and he's still here, still babbling. You're just doing a little story for a little newspaper. Do it.
I think you really pissed me off. This is an important issue. You know, they're letting these killers out of these places every day. And you know what? They usually do it again. It could be you next time. I wouldn't be so fucking nonchalant about it. Another thing is the insanity plea. That's bullshit. You kill someone, clearly you're insane. Should that matter?
But wasn't the guy something like 13 or 15 when he did it? It was 25 years ago. I mean, he probably doesn't even remember.
Gotta go work in the yard, gotta go work in the castle, gotta drive the elevator, gotta play, gotta sweep, gotta mop, gotta clean, gotta do this, gotta do that.
Most of the people in these places end up on the street begging for change and kicking fleas off each other.
Would you please shut up?
Mr. Woolridge? These are the people from that newspaper. Hi,
Hi,
Jerry Woolridge.
I'm Teresa Tatum, and this is Frances Moorman, and she'll be taking the photographs today.
Have a seat. Is this all of you?
Well, yes.
You're not a man.
No, I'm not. Why did you say that?
Well, to tell the God's honest truth, I sense a miscommunication here or something. I told your editor... Oh, geez, I can't remember his name.
Al Freeman.
Yeah, I told Al that there simply couldn't be any pictures. You see, Carl just won't have his picture taken at all. And anyway, we were under the impression that this was supposed to be just a little story or article or something. Isn't that right, Martin?
Well, I don't know. I guess...
Little article? I mean, I guess so. I mean, it's a story for a very big... Well, it's a newspaper, but it's a very big newspaper.
I mean, Carl's very sensitive about the way he looks. I mean, he doesn't like to be stared at. He told me one time that if a picture was made of him, it would be permanent proof that he was ugly. He told me that one time.
There was a man named John Liggett Hunter who was in the filling station business, and it was a good filling station business. But he was one of these young men we run across in life, I'm sure you run across him, who did not deserve what he had. Like his wife, Sarah. Beautiful. She was a Georgia peach. In fact, she was more like the picture I had in my mind of a woman than anyone I had ever met. So I took it upon myself to take her away from John Liggett Hunter, who did not deserve her. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it, but he was a Frenchman who claimed to be an Englishman. Took a lot of strong nylon cord to get her away from him, because she was a fighter as well as being a Georgia peach.
Anyway, I told your boss to send a man, and he won't talk to a woman.
I'm pretty goddamn insulted. Look, I'm a very good interviewer. So why don't you just put me in a room with Carl, and we'll see how many questions he answers or doesn't answer.
Shovel just makes too goddamn much racket.
He hasn't talked to a woman in 25 years. You know, you'll be the first woman he's talked to in 25 years?
I thought that you said he wouldn't talk to me.
Well, I don't think he will, but I'll ask him. Anyway, I guess you'll be the first woman he's had the opportunity to refuse to talk to in 25 years.
You spend your whole death trying to get out of the womb, and then you spend your whole goddamn life trying to get back in it. But then when you look at it again, face to face, it's just glorious, you know? When you get that little hole, that little eye, it's everything.